Lucas in Lithuania writes to me and he says, "Hi Paul, I just keep wondering if high-end audio equipment matters that much, if most often it exceeds the resolution of the equipment used to capture the sound in the recording studio. Even in the most known studios, they use hundreds of meters of cheap Neutrik cable to hook up the microphones for the orchestra, which then probably gets A to D translated and mangled half a dozen times through outboard gear of all sorts. None of this gear would meet the sort of audiophile standards that you have. By the way, love your videos." Well, thank you, Lucas. That is an absolutely accurate statement, and it's still mind-boggling to me. I'm still trying to wrap my head around this whole thing. As we build Octave Records, we take this board, owned by Neil Young. It's a Studer. It's one of the better boards. It's, you've had the Rolling Stones on it. It's, this is a great board. All quality equipment, but would this meet an audiophile's standard? No, not at all. If I use this as a preamp, here's my pot, here's my balance control, I wouldn't put PS Audio's name on this board, not as a 2-channel high-end audio product. It's not. But here's the thing, and this is what I find absolutely fascinating. And as I learn more, I will be sharing more with you. We are in the process of building an entirely brand new, state-of-the-art Octave Records studio. Terry and I just personally bought a 5,000 square foot building out in, the wilds of Boulder. And we're going to gut the thing, and we've hired J.I. Agnew to design the studios, Gus to figure out how we're going to do all of this stuff, and then Bob Stadther, Darren Myers, Chris Brunhaver, and myself, with Gus's help, but the 4 of us engineering nerds are going to design all new equipment, all new recording processes. I mean, the whole thing, from everything, microphone, everything is going to be done up to higher standards than I think anybody's ever tried to pull off before. And we'll see how that works. I know it'll work better than what we have, and what we have is pretty damn good. Octave recordings are some of the best in the world. If you go to octaverecords.com, listen to some of the samples, they're just phenomenal recordings. So, how did we do that when the equipment used to make them isn't as good as the equipment used to reproduce them? Because they're 2 separate things, and I think there's far more to this question than I think it's deserving of more than just a 5 or 6 minute video. This is a big question that over time we need to examine more and more. But what we can do here, even though this equipment and this electronics aren't up to the standards of high-end audio, I can use high-end audio reference equipment, and we do, to monitor what's going through here and change it. I can tweak the EQ. I can change the spacing around the instruments. I can do all of that here. I can manage a lot of that with the microphone placement. So we have so much control in the recording process to make it work wonders in the playback process, that a type of synergy is created that it's still, I'm trying to wrap my head around. Because imagine what we could do if you had all of that at your fingertips, plus state-of-the-art, high-end, highly resolving electronics. That's the next stage for Octave Records as we move forward. We're still, haven't even closed on the building yet, but it'll take some time. But I will be doing videos. You'll watch the progress of it, of us tearing everything down. It's going to be fun. At the moment, that's the best I got. Okay. We'll keep you up to date with everything going on. Thanks for the question.